Welcome everybody to VCU LCS late night edition. Apparently, hour and a half, starting only an hour and a half late. We're back at it again. Me, Dane, Fat Cow Hagen, joined by Connor, my boy.
Ka-chow. I'm
Ready for
to
round
get into
two.
another one. Yeah, round two, back again once again. I'm really excited to see the Gump squad be unleashed against RAMily.
This is a big game for anyone who followed the VCU LCS podcast. This one, or at least I chose differently. I chose differently between my co-hosts Tristan and Lokesh. So if the Gump squad wins, I got a nice 2-game lead over Lokesh, game lead over Red Lightning. So
this game is also interesting because it's both of the teams' first game of the split to see if they're off to a strong start. We're starting off with a Talia ban for the Talia one trick, a Yasuo ban, maybe to keep your own team off of it, and a Shen ban. Looks like we're
Shen ban.
I like the Shen ban too. Shen's a Pog ban. It's
super strong right now. Very easy to play.
What Shen allows your team to do is be a little bit worse at macro and make up for it.
Yeah, you get a free TP. It angers me, but Ezreal ban, getting rid of them safer bot lanes, trying to push them on something a little bit less mobility. Talia, pretty good against the Talia one trick.
Yeah, what else did the Talia one trick play? Let's see. Looks like Kassadin is second most played. That's a rough thing if you're gonna like Kassadin. You have to wait for the comp to be drafted and then see if Kassadin's a good pick there. You can't just be like
the first pick Teemo. Let's get it. Also, the Kled ban is the third blue side ban.
Gotcha.
Elvino, baby.
So I'm guessing Teemo's going over to Roland Chang, who said that he wanted Teemo really badly. And then Senna Leona's locked in. I gotta say the draft's favoring RAMily at this point.
Yeah, so far, so good for the RAMily. Got a strong engaged bot lane with some long-range healing supportive and poke damage. Senna very strong into the Ashe and Caitlyn. I think she's better into Ashe, but also good into Caitlyn. Can match the range.
And I would never talk down on Teemo, but maybe not a great first pick. The only reason you're first picking Teemo is to hide everything else that your comp providing, because there's no way in hell the other team is also thinking about picking Teemo.
Yeah, I feel like you didn't need to pick it there, but they do anyway. I respect it.
Got a Bard.
The man is on a mission.
I like the Ashe pick a lot. I'm less keen on the Bard pick.
Why is that? I feel like Bard's fairly strong right now, but I'll let you go first.
I think the Bard has a pretty high skill cap, and I honestly don't think that he's that great into Leona. I feel like the range of his skills matches up with Leona pretty well, like in evenness to like Zenith Blade and his Q. And Leona can kind of just engage when he goes for Qs. I like the Ashe pick a lot, though. I feel like that slows down Leona and Senna.
I'm really getting scared out of this RAMily draft, though. Adding on Jarvan to this already disgusting engage comp.
Yeah,
just lock him down and then have the Senna ult come over top. Make sure, like, pretty much guarantees the Senna ult hits.
Yeah, RAMily drafted just like heads and tails better right now. It's up to RAMily to fumble this draft in their last two picks. I like if both teams draft perfectly from this point on, it's impossible for RAMily to lose just because of the Teemo pick. Honestly, they ban out the Kassadin, which I think is fine because you have Bard, you have Teemo. Kassadin's already looking a little juicy, especially if you have an AP mid.
Yeah, you also Kassadin's pretty well into Ashe too. Someone without escapes. Even though I feel like Ashe is going to be insta-dead anyway. Leona Jarvan.
Last ban coming out from Red side. They're looking to get rid of a jungler or a mid, and they get rid of the Zac, which would give Goofy Goobers, the Gump squad, some long-range initiation to follow up with the Bard ult, the Ashe ult, which I kind of like. I think that's
smart.
It goes well with what their comp was trying to do, I guess.
It also doesn't get punished that hard, or it's harder to punish with the Jarvan. You can survive the Jarvan. The Jarvan isn't gonna like run into Zac's jungle and murder him a bunch. and the
True.
Orin ban for extra scaling and get rid of the more engage. I feel like it's smart. With the Galio, this comp is disgusting. Please.
The Jarvan Gallia, the classic comp that was like last year or maybe the year before at Worlds. That was the popular flavor of the month. Their team fight is nutty right now. You just need something high damage in the top lane and you're golden.
It's already looking doomed. I mean, granted, like you got to be able to pull it off, but I feel like this comp is so easy to pull off.
Yeah, it's the skill cap of everything in this comp is so low. Hecarim gets picked, which is
I think that's pretty good actually.
Yeah,
it's a good answer because they're all going to be kind of jiving in on the same spot. So if you can stay out of it and then ult in, you'll get a nice fear. So a nice pick comp coming out from the Goofy Goobers against like the hard dive from RAMily.
What?
That's gonna be Kali top in the team out. That's interesting. I want to see who actually plays that. I don't remember seeing Elvino, but I feel like Elvino's gonna go bot lane with the Leona.
Now, I don't want to use the word hate, but I absolutely hate the Akali pick. I feel like you could have picked a lot of other things. I would have liked an AD top laner maybe, or maybe just anything that does damage consistently instead of damage on this weird skill capped based pick system. Because your team is such a good team fighting squad, just play into that. I still think that RAMily has a lot better comp though, because with the last pick coming out being Ahri and Hecarim can never kill anybody on RAMily. And Ahri does so little damage right now. The squadron of Gump does like actually no damage at all. And
they'll definitely need to be way ahead.
Yeah, you need such an early lead, and someone left the lobby.
Yeah, they messed up the actual draft. Like they banned. I didn't actually see what they banned. Something that was probably picked.
Rough.
I smell fear.
But we'll see if Gump can just like outskill, outplay, outmatch. But it's looking like a RAMily win.
If Goofy Goobers can avoid RAMily's like initial upfront shot, I feel like they have a good shot. They have a good chance here. But if they catch, like, if anyone gets hit by like a Leona ult, Jarvan ult, they're just dead.
Yeah, and you really have to focus on getting the Ahri ahead, because Ahri is absolutely useless right now with that elite. Her damage numbers are just minuscule.
And especially into the Galio, like you're never going to kill the Galio. I mean, maybe you can kill the Akali and maybe the Senna as well.
I definitely see what they're trying for, and nice. Someone leave again?
Yep.
Are these players incapable?
Apparently it's too late for them. Too late in the night.
It's too late for us. Bit of mental technical difficulties from the players, true.
Add the casters to that list. I bet they banned Akali first earlier in the other time.
Yeah, they're grabbing those A champs. So we see the Teemo.
This is the true reason why I play top lane, so I can handle all of this.
It's true. You need someone with strong mental and stronger fingers in the top lane to ban those champs
properly.
God. It is Zoe. It should be Zoe Deschanel on the Hecarim, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so maybe you can just have a pop-off Hecarim performance. That could be a win con if you're going Conquer a Hecarim. If you're massively ahead.
Yeah, because they don't have the greatest damage. And you get like you can heal a lot with Hecarim, so if you can survive the initial burst, you can just kind of run over everybody else. Yeah, Jarvan did get buffed recently. He has actually some pretty nice damage numbers now.
Yeah, they buffed his Q a bit. But I expect him
to go top a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense. Trying to get the Akali ahead. Because when you're dealing with an Akali player in the VCU LCS, you gotta camp them because you know what will happen if you don't. They will deliberately sabotage your team as revenge for not ganking them.
I don't know. Last season had some pretty effective Kali games all around. There were Wisher and
Yeah.
Wisher and Noah had some.
Wisher does
Nice.
play a lot of Akali.
And now apparently I got to ban Yon too. For watching last night.
Yeah, it's such a broken champion.
So now you got to pick your poison. I'm so proud of him. He's come so far.
Proud, like a proud dad.
I wouldn't go that far. I'm happy to see it.
Proud
yeah,
dad.
I'm talking about you.
I feel like if you just ban Akali and Yon, the other picks aren't as broken, but I just feel like those two are very strong right now. And I think that other teams should learn from their game. Was it yesterday? Did we cast yesterday?
We did cast. Wait, yeah, it was yesterday.
Wow.
Time flies when you're having not fun. Time doesn't fly, I guess.
When you're stuck in your room. Okay, now he had the spectator delay that everyone's been waiting for. 3 minutes, and then we could start getting into the game.
Can't wait to have to reorganize every single one of these players.
Finally, I can peruse the chat temporarily. 5 ban mid. Just ban 5 different 5 mid. Just ban different 5 mids. Reading that struggle.
Good execution.
Yeah. I have the execution of both teams banning in the last few minutes. Is Wisher the Bjergsen of the VCU LCS? Do you have to ban 5 mids against him?
I don't think
I'm not saying he is. I'm just I'm presenting the question.
You only gotta have to ban 3, so he's gonna first pick whatever you don't ban.
I like the graphic that we're doing now, where you see all the roles. Was that last semester or this one?
We started this, I think, last semester when we started doing this. Once Karoo's came around, we were blessed with his presence. Our production quality has skyrocketed since then.
It's very clean. It almost distracts me from Gump Squad's weird ass logo that they decided on.
I think it's I feel like it's an okay logo.
I just don't get it.
I don't think you have to get it though.
It's provocative to get the crowd going.
I guess, yeah. It sparks up a conversation.
Tristan is the most slightly obnoxious player in the VCU LCS. Only slightly, though? Whoa. Hot take from Cabast1 in the chat. Throwing a lot of flame onto the players right now. Not sure how I feel about that one.
Yeah, he's throwing out the heat. But yeah, I feel like Tristan would be the most annoying because he's gonna like sit there, wave clear, and then just like hang out like under his turret. Just wave at you while you're trying to clear minions.
I'm just here to watch my friend lose. Not gonna lie.
Which one?
Yeah, which one's your friend?
Yeah, we'll flame him for you.
I'll actively root against him. Because I know how much I like watching my friends lose.
Y'all are just bad friends. Cole gets it.
Vice, the mid laner. The kid in the mid.
The Galio.
On his Galio.
We'll make sure to focus on all his little mistakes.
I just got the anonymous logo and put Forrest Gump's outfit on it. Well, your friends are either going to win or die. One person in the chat's going to be unhappy, no matter the result.
Somebody's going to be happy. Someone's going to get that dub.
That sweet dopamine injection from watching your friends be successful. Can't wait. Time to do everyone's favorite game, checking skins and masteries.
Kind of got through loading screen pretty quick, though. Or at least I did.
Oh, well, I didn't. My computer's dog. Ash with 140k. That's the highest by far. Oh, wait. I feel like I'm about to get there. Yeah, here I am.
I'm already like 10 seconds in.
Don't worry. I'm skipping ahead. Don't you worry.
Yeah, let's get this right before we like actually like miss first blood.
Yeah, I remember last time. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Even though it was so long ago. Galio doing the keen strategy of waiting in base. Okay, he's leaving now. Seeing if they're going to do the 5-pronged defensive maneuvers.
Oh, boo. Come on. Where's the invade?
That we've seen so many times before. Hecarim sees him. He's looking at him with his horsey eyes. And it
Just
looks like they're going for an invade.
Yeah.
And they just dropped the ward. They drop the ward and they leave.
It's not a great ward. That's a better ward. Thank you. Thank you, Galio.
I feel like Hecarim's ward is a little weird too. You know, I guess it's fine because it protects if they deep invade.
Yeah, it kind of checks and see if they keep on moving towards him. It's not an awful ward. It's not actually not optimal, but it's not that bad.
Also, it looks like Jarvan's gonna start blue.
Interesting.
Just like the Vi last night, I'm gonna say a little weird. But I guess if you want to be pressuring the Teemo, and you're going to assume that Teemo is going to use range to push in the Akali, I guess.
Hopefully.
Then I think
one can hope.
Yeah, one can hope.
I'm excited to see the Roland Chang on the...
Roland Chang was hyping up his Teemo. And by hyping it up, he begged not to ban it. So I think I just want to see how the lane goes for him.
And you have the confidence first pick it as well.
Yeah. It's because of the BMO. He doesn't want anyone to take away BMO. Oh, will he miss first CS? No, he gets it. He's a king. He did miss one of the first 3, while Akali claimed all of her 3 with an initial Q. You wanted to see Teemo just run in on the Akali there and get a few autos off as soon as she queued the minions, but I guess he's not doing it. Checking out bot lane. It looks like Ash Bard are going to get the initial push, shove them in. They could probably slow push it at this point and get a recall off if they just like last it.
Yeah, they didn't have to leash since Hecarim started on his Krug or his Raptors. Wow. Jarvan and the rest of the crew for RAMily had to help him leash.
I'm very keen on starting blue as Hecarim. I feel like you go very fast in the jungle.
Yeah, you can make it work, but you need the talisman, which he has, and Raptor start keeps you all set. And also, I am not in charge of the stream. Talk to Lokesh. Literal and Chang doing work in the top lane, getting the grass procs off, making sure he's feeling happy. He is taking a lot of minion damage, though.
Roland Chang, a little bit behind in CS, the wave is pushing into Akali. And you see Jarvan just sitting in the bush, lying in wait.
It will eventually get to him.
You got to think that Roland Chang going to die here. You got to assume.
It's inevitable. Akali level 3 is pretty scary as well.
Yeah. Oh.
Try to EQ flash, but mess it up just a little bit. And
no.
Roland Chang just gets the grass proc.
A bit of a fumble from Jordan Clementine, renowned Jarvan player. Is he going to wait? Okay. Is he going to try and get out of the fight?
Again?
That's what I was wondering. Is he that salty about the misplay that he's going to wrap right around?
I think he flashed before his Q went off.
Yeah, that's true.
So it looked a little bit weird.
Definitely a first game's jitter moment. And also,
not used to the big stage of VCU LCS.
What's really weird to me is we're 4 minutes 10 seconds in, neither jungler has gone for a scuttle yet. This is the sign of 2 players that don't main the role.
Yeah, Zoe Deschanel is a mid laner.
Yeah.
I forget if Jordan is a jungler or not.
At this point, they realize, a scuttle's up. Jarvan can get level 4 off of this, ideally. I think. Yeah, he got level 4 off of it. And now he's just going for the recall on top of Vision. He changes his mind, goes over to the Raptors.
What time are you at?
I am at... Fuck, my stream just froze. Let me see. I'm at 4:55.
Okay. He's going to his Krugs. Okay, I was just making sure you're.
No, I was talking about J4.
I'm sorry. I was looking at Hecarim. My bad.
I was
Quality
looking at
content.
that goofball, Jarvan the Fourth.
Oh, Kali hits an E. Still trade goes into the Shroud. It's the auto off before.
Teemo's fine. He has Grasp, and he's a king. You walk right up to that Akali, you get yourself level 5, and you keep the pressure on. You want to get this under turret and recall as soon as you can.
I feel like he already reset, though. And he didn't have to use his TP, though, which is nice.
Yeah. And Akali's running Ignite. Take any lead you can get.
He's got to definitely worry about hitting level 6 first. But a Bard and Hecarim Death does not hit the stun, so Jarvan is able to EQ out with minor discomfort.
What is the CS differential? Ooh. Hecarim's up 2 camps right now. Jarvan is doing a bit of a dilly-dally, but they might be pressuring Dragon right now. They do have Scuttle Vision, so they will know if they go for the Dragon.
Yeah, but this waiting around from Jarvan helps Hecarim just power farm even more.
It helps him so much. Hecarim's going to be up like a whole nother camp now. He's going to be at a constant of being up at least 2 camps.
Akali ult goes in with the Shroud. Under turret, though. Ignites, hits the E, and that should be a dead Teemo. Beautiful first blood. But Hecarim's here to clean up. And that's actually not that bad. You get the assist money, so...
Teemo has TP. Hecarim hold the wave right there. If he can just get to it in time. Oh, God, you're a genius, Zoe J. Chanel. So, what an intelligent player. You TP in. Net positive. Net positive for the Gump squad right now.
But this does open up the opportunity for RAMily to take the Dragon.
It's true. Bard could go for an ult to stall if they wanted to try to contest this, but I think they're just going to let him have it.
Yeah, Hecarim going in the top side, looking for more camps, or looking for camps to steal instead.
He sees that Raptors are about to spawn, and he's going to go for them.
Yeah.
You honestly, if you're Hecarim, you just walk right up to the Krugs right now. You take the Krugs, and then you recall right after. But it looks like he's going for the gank onto Galio. Ahri does have her ult up.
Oof, misses the E.
That was rough. Assuming... It's very hard. You have to, like, walk back. You have to assume that Galio going to charge and do, like, a pivot back to get him. I think what you have to do is have an Ahri initiate there.
Yeah.
That seems like the smartest way to carry out that gank. But Hecarim going to get the full clear on his bot side and then probably recall.
He just used the movement speed to get to his bot jungle faster.
Yeah,
Big brain.
He
march.
Charged into Galio to get to that bot lane. And Bard and Ashe are shoving them in.
Doubling the CS as well in the bot lane.
Before this
Teemo's even it up too in top lane.
Not bad for the Gump squad. Pulling off a 400 gold lead right now, or 800, not 400.
It's not super impactful yet, but it is definitely noticeable at the moment for only being 8 minutes in. It's not enough to like for RAMily to be worried at any point or at this point, but if it continues to grow at this rate, it'll be a nice lead for
the
Gump squad.
While Hecarim was dillying and dallying, Jarvan's still taking camps, and he just about evened it up. At least from an XP standpoint, Hecarim has a little bit more gold, completed his warrior because he was able to get that kill, while Jarvan's only able to get that Bomby Cinder right now. Warrior is a huge buy for Hecarim. He will have a lot of burst damage right now if you decide to gank.
I'm not a huge fan of it. I like going Triforce or Rush Triforce first. He's kind of running past all his camps right now. I feel like he has his entire Hecarim does his entire top side up over the Jarvan, where Jarvan only has the Gromp. So it may look like the CS is even. He's actually got more camps to take, but he's looking for the gank first. Akali does have ult, so this is going to be a very hard gank to pull off, but...
You kind of want to start with the ult here. You want to start charging E, you want to ult like right now, and he doesn't do it. You want to get the TP again. Yeah. And Ahri was able to cancel it with her charm.
So no one died, but it was actually a big win for Gump squad here. Since Akali had to use the ultimate. Oh, Akali goes in. Hecarim's still around. This could be fairly bad, but Galio has the other TP.
You need to get the fear off your Hecarim, but he just getting CC locked. Yep. Honestly, a very big misplay. And they get the ult from Ashe and not able to do anything with it. This is going to be a free Herald now. Yeah, definitely a huge misplay out of the Hecarim. I feel like they definitely could have salvaged that. Obviously, you never want to be Teemo standing in the middle of a Galio ult, but Hecarim could have just mechanically played that a lot better.
I could agree. Galio used the TP first. Like, that's not enough. I'm still going there. Still going top lane. Will not be denied. Granted, uses the ult and ooh.
Wow, that's a quick. That's a
They
quick
might be able to kill
drop.
this. Getting the plate gold. Hecarim's here. Ahri's up here as well, having moved up.
Hecarim
Kali does not have ult or her E.
I don't know what.
They're kind of split fight right now. Not really sure who they want to take on.
They have Bartle if they want to go for it. If you just toss a Bartle right here, you probably got him.
Kali's stalling for the ult. Gets it off. Oof. And he's out.
Bard no ult? What?
Slybread trying to 1v2 in the bot lane as well.
Is this a spectator bug, or did Bard make a conscious decision to not use his ultimate ability, his ultimate Bard move, the Tempered Fate, on the Akali there to secure the kill?
I don't think he did. I think he was saving it for bot lane.
He's saving it for later. Puts it right back in his pocket. He had it out for a second. I'm going to snack on that ult, but decided to put it right back in the pocket. He says, you know what? I could get a better one later. Within like the 2 minutes that it's down. Hecarim is clearing his jungle, hoping to get all of his camps cleared before the dragon spawns, so you're being efficient about it. Since Jarvan did go for the Herald, Hecarim was able to hold the CS lead, albeit minor at this point.
Yeah, he's got less than 100 gold lead. Like this Ashe is going to have to be huge coming up. Already like what 40 CS up.
Which honestly I trust that he will be. He has such a huge lead over the Senna.
But I don't feel like Ashe is going to survive very much into a 2-kill Akali who's about to get Gunblade. The Jarvan, who granted is going tank, but is going to lock down for the Galio to come over the top. So
for my money, if I'm this Ashe, I'm building Bork, I'm getting Merc Treads, I'm getting Runan's Hurricane, I'm getting QSS. And I'm trying to carry that way.
He does have the cleanse. That's a good Bard ult. Kind of. But
yeah.
It kind of trolls him at the same time because Hecarim and Ashe ult both miss. But they do get the first kill.
That was the... Did you see I think it was the Golden Glue or like Demonte play where the Bard ulted and everything just went through him? That's what that was right there. Yeah. Allowed the entire squad of Ripple Gumption to be cleaned up besides Ashe and of course the team on the top lane, handing over the Infernal Drake to whatever this team's name is. RAMily, of course.
And now the Galio's sitting pretty at 4-0. 400 gold shutdown. Akali goes in again, trying to look for the Teemo. Ignite comes down.
Akali feels a lot of non-existent pressure to kill the team. I feel like you shouldn't even be feeling this pressure. Your team has such a lead. All you got to do is farm and kind of like hold the wave. And at this point, your team just wins out. The Hecarim was not able to score the lead that he wanted. Galio is 4-0 on Galio. You're just going to be melting people, even though you're Galio, which is insane. It looks like Akali will probably get the kill, but if she goes for it, she's probably going to trade.
Yeah, trying to shroud under the turret's not the greatest idea.
Believe it or not, turrets actually have true vision.
He hasn't played Akali in a while. He used to play it back in the day when it first came out, and you could dive turrets.
God, I hated that.
I immediately hated that. When I saw that, I was like, that should not exist. But
yeah, and it was broken, just like you'd expect. And it looks like Senna is about 1/7 done with her Manamune, or Manamune. So that's going to be
complete the Blade of the Ruined King, though. So
yeah, but it looks like he's going for Berserker Greaves. I really think Merc Treads is the play. They have just had so much lockdown CC.
Like every single one of these people besides Akali can lock you down.
Like, what are you really getting out of Berserker Greaves that you're not already getting out of the Bork and Runan's attack speed? Like, unless you're Ruler with your fucking like clicking APM. There's a point where more attack speed just isn't valuable with the hand speed that people have, you know?
True. But looking to go for comfort. Maybe he's trolling you and actually using that dagger to build into the rune ants.
That's true. Looks like Hecarim's looking for a dive onto the Senna. You gotta wait for the pool to go away, and they can go on it, and they expected it. They saw him on the pink ward over in the second try, the ocean
Senna
try.
catches him with the snare. I actually don't know what that ability is called, but they get the TP out.
Yeah, a
Don't
bit of
lose
an
anyone
early
for it.
TP. Bit of an early one out of Galio. You could argue that he just loves his laners, and he wanted to give them some goodnight kissies. But, you know, you kind of want to wait for the Hecarim to actually commit there so you can make something happen. You're not just wasting a TP. Because now that TP's gone, you don't have that for later. Akali's already not running TP. Who's going in the side lane?
Galley can send lane, okay. Ari's not really going to be the to kill threat. He still has the ult. So he can still join whatever fight. So even if Zoe Deschanel and the Hecarim jumps in, he's going to have some a response. They're looking to collapse here. Akali's moved down. That's a flash taunt. Trying to move. Hecarim tries to move back, but is just murdered instantly.
Not much.
Galio.
You got to be quick on that ult fingers, Hecarim, if you want to get out of there.
That's a nice Ashe stun, though.
Doesn't matter, though. Probably doesn't. Oh, Ari's able to score the kill. Senna tried to save her, and it's not happening today. Jarvan will probably go for the Herald here. Not much stopping him. The only person that survived that little kerfuffle was Ari.
What an Ashe arrow, though. I'm just going to say.
I will say, Ashe is the current MVP of the team. We'll see how it carries on. And Timo put get shit on in the chat about 8 times. So you know that
That's
he's
to be expected.
That play.
If you hear last semester, that's to be expected. This is a bold TP from Timo, but
I skipped
the turret.
casting last semester. I had a hiatus.
You missed out on the Roland Chang with the Fat Wang.
Well, I'm glad that he's here. If they win, watch Roland Chang. If they manage to pull it back from the brink.
They're actually not down that much. Like, they're, 1,000 gold lead for RAMily?
No,
like,
that's like...
It's seriously doable. Granted, like, their team comp's a little bit worse, but...
You know,
have 2 kills on the Hecarim.
Gold lead. You keep it kind of close when the Ashe is up literally double the enemy ADC CS. 150 at 17 minutes, not bad at all.
And
Ashe understands the job. Yeah. Plates are gone, but the tower glory is still there. A turret has not been taken yet from either squad. Akali going in, but Timo had the shroom set up. He's putting some auto down, and he's kiting her back beautifully. What a king. She goes over again, and Akali's broken. Never mind. Send it all home. Akali broken.
Ooh, but a counter gank on the bottom side. Ooh, so close. Gets the heal out. Ashe should just gets it with the W. Nice. Good Leona ult to keep the alive, but I think she's going down as well. And a double kill. I just out of range of the Galio ult.
If you're able, I've changed my mind. Just give the kill to Ashe. Screw Hecarim at this point. You're funneling everything you can into Ashe and hoping that she carries.
This Bard's dead. Oh, get the what's it called?
I think if you
stopwatch.
I think
it's a nice Bard stun. Stuns both of them up. The Galio is so tanky, he's still alive. Blade of the Rune King helping the Slybread murder them, and they get the shutdown. 800 gold, and they should be able to collect this dragon as well.
Yeah, that's an Ocean Drake too. And you know, it's the beauty of having the scaling ADC like Ashe. You're able to win those team fights where you have like a 4v3 or 3v2 advantage.
And my caster curse is so real right now. I first said there was like a 800 gold lead for Gump squad. Instantly lose that.
Yeah, I think that the bot lane out of God damn it, RAMily.
Oh, RAMily.
Gump squad is in my brain. Gump squad is fresh, and I'll never forget them. RAMily keeps leaving. But the bot lane out of RAMily is really dropping the ball and becoming the reason that Gump Squad has an in on this game. They're looking for the Leona pick. If Ari can get the charm off, it looks like she'll probably get it. Ari's dumb. You can just do whatever you want with her because she has icy slow move. But Senna is able to save her with the Senna signature ultimate move. The team's retreat.
Not that bad for Ari, actually, since I think the Senna ult is much longer cooldown than Ari's, even though they're about the same. But they get the bot lane turret. Top lane turret is also looking pretty low, and this mid lane turret's 2 or 3 more hits.
And
till
with
dead.
Baron spawning, you really want to be focusing on these mid lane tier 1s right about now, so that you're able to easily enter the enemy jungle, drop wards, and set up for it.
Could use the Senna E to mask the Akali's approach, making through if Ashe had a little too far stepped up.
They definitely
Wouldn't have
had a
seen it coming.
plan there. I saw that. I saw that they had an idea, and they tried to put it into action, and it just fell a little bit short this time, but I believe they'll get it next time.
All right, so we're going to see some new lanes here. Teemo is now going to go against the Galio, which I think is a very Galio favored. I feel like Galio can instantly kill the Teemo.
You could make an argument that Elvino was a little bit scared of Teemo at this point.
Yeah, unable to kill him after 1v1ing him like twice. But
a lot of facing Teemo is bravery, and some players don't have it. Galio says, don't worry, bro, I got you. And they know the Hecarim's here. Hecarim is standing on top of a pink ward and doesn't realize.
Oh, again, the Bard ult cancels the Ashe, or cancels the Ashe ult, but
well, you have to remember
this stun. Galio doing so much damage in the front line, not dying at all, but a nice stun comes out from the Bard. Now Senna's in trouble, goes down to the Ashe, actually goes down to the Teemo. Galio re-engages onto the Bard, which is... That's a dead Bard, but Teemo might be able to win this if he gets a little bit more. Ashe Ari's here now to clean up. And a 4v5 ends in a 3-for-4. And they should be able to get this turret as well. Well, Elvino in the bot lane wasn't there.
Yeah,
Doesn't have the TP. Picked the Ignite.
There. Felt that he needed the Ignite top lane to beat the Teemo, and I feel like he's really paying for it now when his team's losing these fights. These 5v4s.
I now think that was a bait. Zoe Deschanel sitting on the pink ward, acting like he didn't know it was there.
I will say he died in like 0.2 seconds. It felt like it wasn't a bait at the time.
Oh, but now he's here. He's ghosts. Kali uses the first bit ult. Gets slowed
I feel
by
like Kali can just kill the Hecarim here. We'll see though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice stopwatch to dodge out in the queue. Ari might be in trouble here too, but does have double buffs. Kali doesn't really have anything else. Uses the flash, and now the Galio TP is coming in. Ari not having really anything gets just shut down.
There is nothing about that I liked.
Yeah, that hurt to watch a little bit, but Akali now has another 400 gold shutdown, so he's feeling strong. He's feeling good. Working towards that Sonya's hourglass. Well, should have it now that he used the stopwatch and got those 2 kills.
If you're on the Gump squad right now, if you're on the Gump Challenger team, you just want to be funneling this Ashe. You want to be playing around her, and you want to put Teemo in a side lane. Just match the split, but never fight. That's all you need to do. We have another Ocean Drake spawning in 39 seconds. We'll see if the teams rotate for it. You see Galio's running top right now, and his TP is down. The ult range is only about half the map, so once you go the whole map, there's not much saving him.
They do have a scuttle. They see the Hecarim is down here, so he kind of stops around the Baron pit to see if he wants to come back. He's moving back down here.
Ari's TP is up just about now, so she can stick over there for now. You want to see Ashe playing a little bit safe, though.
Yeah, make sure she lives.
She
and
did
Galio walking up. And has a BF sword to boot.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It looks like
strong.
she's going IE. At this point, she's saying, screw defenses. I have cleanse sometimes. I will just go as much damage as I can.
I'll hit all 4 members.
If Hecarim can get a good ult off, he can probably steal
nice
it. That was a little bit early.
Hits 2. Oof. 2 already dead for the side of Gump Squad, and the entire team just evaporates before him. They thought they had a good engage with the Galio into Bard into Ashe ult, but Galio Jarvan combo just proving to be too strong.
I feel like a lot of that was that Ashe got 100 to 0 by the Akali very quickly into that fight.
Yeah, needs
Teemo's
some
pinging the bounties. Teemo's pinging the bounties saying, why did you guys feed these guys? Who fed my lane? The 1-6 Teemo proclaims in his Discord call. But Akali is definitely taken over this game a bit. 17 out of their 18 kills is Akali and Galio. You'll have to see what happens, but you're just going to have to hold that Ashe ult for when the Akali jumps on you and have your teammates back you up. They have the tools to CC lock the Akali. They just have to use them.
I worry though. I worry they're going to get too hyphy and do what they did just now, and they see the big Bard ult. They want to go forward and then just get run down. You gotta play these fights very, very careful. I feel like you want to be able to split them up, and you got to fight with numbers too.
If your solo laners are anything that would even resemble a good champion, that Bard ult is insane, and it just wins you the fight. But we have Teemo and we have Ahri, unable to really capitalize off of that one.
Yeah, the Hecarim also was kind of in the bouncy house. Got ulted by the Jarvan and then into the Galio ult. Kind of ruined his day.
You kind of want to play like point guard as Hecarim at this point. You're not killing Senna. You're not killing their backline. So I don't know why you just ult into the pit while the Dragon has 3k health there. It doesn't do much for your team. It just gets you away from the Ashe when you need to be helping her.
Kali gets in. Gets stunned into the Ashe ult, but the Ashe ult is not going to last very long. Kali's onto the Ashe. Can Ashe kill him before the ult comes through? Gets the shutdown for the rest of the fight is going on.
Galio gets the Q over the wall, though.
Yeah, and that's all she wrote. Once Ashe goes down, I think the fight's pretty much over. Hecarim was forced out of the fight, but Galio might go down, misses the heal with the stopwatch, but it gets blocked. But oh no! The damage is too much for the flash. Also not enough. Tower takes the kill. That actually is huge. I don't think they actually can take the Baron now. Senna is not the greatest Baron taker. They're going to go for it anyway.
See, Teemo's up in 13 seconds with this TP, and there are a few wards around. Plus shrooms you can TP to. So you'll have to see what happens. 4, 3, 2, 1. I expect him to just pull the trigger and go in. Yep, there he goes. There my king goes. Ahri does not have her TP up, but Hecarim is running Ghost.
He's just got to stall.
Going the shroom. Let's go, Roland. No.
Oh no! Now he's on the run. Just run, Roland. Just run. They're still after you.
Saving Private Roland. We need help. Roland makes a grave mistake of walking into the enemy territory to contest that Baron. You kind of just have to stay on your team's side of the Baron there.
I feel like he was fine. You just need to run back down to mid lane. He didn't need to. Top lane was doomed, and then he also stopped to farm a little bit.
There are definitely some mistakes along the way, and it looks like Leona gonna do her due diligence and clean up those Teemo shrooms.
Gotta be very careful not to actually hit the Baron.
Yeah, that'll be rough. If you run into a Teemo shroom, you're taking a hefty chunk of damage there. Teemo have Leanders yet? Yes, he does.
He's also completed his Nashor's Tooth, so he actually has some pretty good damage on him now, but he is an item down against the Akali.
Yeah, he has a lot of damage. Ahri, while a 0 damage champ, both of them can take advantage of the enemy team having absolutely 0 magic resist besides Merc treads on both Akali and Jarvan. Maybe you can make something happen. Because it looks like they're all itemizing to face against this Ashe.
Which is smart, but I mean, you say that, but like, where's the armor? Besides, like, maybe some Zonias?
You got a couple Zonias. Hey, peep that Leona's inventory. I see a cloth armor, don't you?
Big armor. Stonks.
That's 15 armor right there. And it looks like we have Ocean Drag spawning in 25 seconds. Will they botch the team fight again? We'll see.
They need to find that pick beforehand, but I'm not sure if they're going to get it.
You need a money Ashe ult. Ashe is carrying this game for the side of Gump squad. It's only a carry if you win, though. So we'll see if she's able to get the Primo Ashe ultimate. You need to hit the Akali. Maybe the Galio right here.
It's actually going to be up to the Bard, because the Bard needs to be able to split the fight. Jarvan goes in, pops the Stone Plate, gets everyone locked into the Galio ult, but a nice Jarvan or Hecarim ult to clear out the fight. But Akali goes in, gets immediately stunned by the Ashe ult, gets charmed as well, has to use the Zonias. But everyone is so low. Everyone is so low. And only at the end of it, only 1 for 1 so far. Support for top laner. Ashe forced to use the cleanse. Hecarim looking for the Senna, but it meets the Galio and loses his life for it, going way too deep there.
They are a lot of low health targets.
Ashe still fairly healthy. Oof, words.
Are they just hopping up the dragon, or are they pulling it out? Ashe needs to walk around, and you need to kill the Akali if you want to do anything here. And yeah, they got to give it. I feel like you got to a point. Oh, Ashe is getting the auto attack slows, but Senna was able to hit her with her stun circle.
Actually, it was super clutch stun circle, because I feel like if Ashe was able to run forward there and just free auto, murders everyone. But now that everyone's healing up from 2 Ocean Drakes, it's fairly doomed. I feel like Ocean Soul super strong. Not a lot of health or anti-healing. Actually, none on the side of the Gump squad. So I feel like that's all she wrote. I feel like this is a fairly easy Baron fight. You have 2-3 tanks. Tank up the Baron. You can kind of tank there forever.
You juggle it correctly. You have this comp advantage. You have the Ocean Soul. It is extremely difficult for the Gump squad to take the W right now. If you notice in the last fight, I think it was super winnable for Gump squad, but Ashe got a little bit camera shy at the end. When Akali popped her Zhonya's, she ran really far away, out of auto range, and you needed to stay in auto range, and you needed to pin down that Akali. Akali had nothing left in her kit there, and you had to understand that. And I feel like that's just going to cost them the game.
They may have found a pick, though.
And they did until they didn't.
Yeah, it was close. Galio just walked away at the critical moment.
I think, did Ahri just not pull the trigger on her charm there? I think
Ahri's a little bit farther behind. They were close to setting it up. It was Teemo and Hecarim in the bush, with Bard coming around the side and Ahri and Ashe coming up from like river.
You can probably, if you're on the squad of RAMily, just start the Baron up. Just do it. They can't fight you. The only thing you're fearful of is random Teemo shrooms, and they are clearing it out with sweepers right now. You just start it up. It's a slow take, but your goal is to get the enemy team to run into you and then eliminate them and then take Baron.
Yeah, one of these choke points, either the one where Zoe Deschanel is right now. Oh, he's actually looking for the engage. He finds the Senna. The Senna goes down. Oh, doesn't actually go down. Close now does. Jarvan Galio ult comes through.
Ashe doesn't notice. Akali's right above her.
Akali is on the side. Hecarim's still in the back line. Actually, he's living.
Made Akali burn her E. She's still dead.
Still murdered. Hecarim is still alive, though. Full health, pretty much. And comes in and runs over Elvino in the top lane. Now he's looking for more blood in the Galio. Actually, well played by the Hecarim. He's keeping Galio here. That Ahri needs to come up, and they can actually see him still.
Zoe Deschanel really clutched up there, realizing the Akali was unable to group with his team while being top lane, trying to shove the wave in. Ahri catches them on a ward.
Hit the blast cone.
Oh my god.
Should be a dead Galio, but he does so much damage. Holy moly.
It might be a dead enemy team. Oh no.
This is just doomed. Let him out.
1, 2, 3. And they're out of there. Okay, Bard just pops his flash. He's done. Wait, is Bard also running Cleanse?
I think he's got Spellbook.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I was going to lose my mind.
Here.
Yeah, he is Spellbook.
Zoe Deschanel played that fight so well, separating the team perfectly, but unable to finish off the Galio. He's a tank, by the way, right? He's got like 3k health.
Yeah, he's a battle mage, I think. But I feel like this goes back to Ashe not building defensively whatsoever. I feel like maybe if you have the Merc Treads, if you have the QSS, those added bits of MR, you're maybe able to live there, maybe you get this kill, because Ashe staying alive is the only way that Gump Squad is able to win these extended team fights. Hecarim's able to get the initial pick, and that's nice, but you're getting the initial pick on the 135 CS at 34 minutes Senna.
He does have a 3-item Senna, though, so it's still key. Senna does a lot of damage, but
he did finish the man immune.
Definitely mostly got to find a way to deal with this Galio. Ashe needs to find a way to survive. I feel like it needs to finish that QSS, get some MR. I like the lifesteal idea is okay, but you already have enough lifesteal with the Blade of the Ruined King. So I feel like a Maw would have been real nice here. They may have found the pick. 4 members are down here. Ashe is here, and a 5th TP's in. This is a dead Galio. He just needs Zoe Deschanel just needs to survive here. Just get away from the Galio, please.
Gump
Right,
Squad
lose it.
realized their mistake of only having 3 people fight the Galio, and brought all 5 this time.
They need to back real quick and be able to set up for this Baron defense. Since yes, he got the pick, but there's still 4 members with Ocean Soul on the side of RAMily.
Yeah, this pick is not even close to elite. All it does is buy them time. But the time that it's buying them gets them closer to the Elder Drake without losing their turrets. And that's their current into this game. You've lost the Baron, you've lost the Soul, but if you get Elder Drake, the fight is probably still won because that's all the Elder Drake is for. You just free win fights.
They were trying to set up. They got a few words on it now, but Akali's coming here to deal with those very quickly with the sweeper.
The only lifesteal item I will condone on the Ashe at this point in the game is the Death Stance. If it's anything else, I'm losing my mind. If it's like BT, I'm losing my mind.
BT would be Patrol. I feel like it's going to go into QSS, but...
Oh, QSS would be finally. But I don't know why you don't get the QSS first. Why do you not just hold for 400 more gold instead of getting the vamp?
Beats me, but Ari is not here, or she does have TP. She needs to be here now.
Yeah, this is Elder. This is not a run-of-the-mill Drake. You gotta be there or be square. This is the game-winning Drake. And Ari's walking down. She's not going for the
Hecarim is really good at sealing these, because his fear is you're not allowed to smite when you're feared. They do see it. See the health. They're not taking it very fast.
I feel like you just gotta go for the steal here. You're losing fights so hard, and that's such an early Bartle. What are you thinking? And they're going for the fight instead. Okay, let's see how it happens.
They get the Kali. Please tell me they kill him. No. Ooh, good Bartle, good Galio ult. I mean Jarvan ult, but Roland Chang goes down. Hecarim is in the middle of all of them. Ashe is not able to get the damage off, and all 3 members go down for Gump Squad. This is looking disastrous. Pulled the trigger way too soon.
Yeah, not much you can do as Gump Squad at this point. I gotta think maybe a little bit nervous. I feel like their comms are something like, we gotta fight here, when it should have been, we're very far behind, they have Ocean Soul, Hecarim go for the steal, and if we get it, that's our only way of winning the game.
They need to wait till the dragon is lower, so then you Bartle everyone, and then you take the dragon.
idea was so great. They just did it like 20 seconds early, maybe 30. Because the dragon was like 10k health at that point.
They still have a chance to defend. Granted, it doesn't look not a good one, but because Galio can just one shot everyone. But Teemo does clear the wave.
That is true. But they do have another wave right coming up, and they are probably going to one-shot Teemo here. Teemo goes for the flash, and he dies. Very unlucky. Ari goes for the pick onto Galio, isn't able to get it, retreats right back into her base.
Ashe is up, though.
Still. That is true. We'll see what happens.
Ooh, it might be a dead Ari. That's a dead Ari. Hecarim goes in, tries to stay alive, gets healing, gets the Conqueror off. Oh,
And
this is a game. Oh. Oh! No way. No way they survive here. Holy.
Okay, never mind. I stand corrected.
What a banger of a game.
Oh,
Holy
God damn it. Ashe is my king. And he finished the Mortal Reminder instead of doing anything with the Vamp Scepter. Oh my god. God, y'all suck, says Roland Chang in the chat. A king amongst men, that Roland Chang.
I don't even know what to say about this game. This has lived up to the expectations of VCU LCS. What a game. What a game one.
You wipe the enemy team with Elder buff. Baron is spawning in 45 seconds, and Ashe is probably going to get this mid turret.
I just wish this game didn't start at 11:30.
I agree.
But there is still hope.
I'm straight up tired. Ashe is able to claim that red buff. And you gotta think, maybe Ashe is carrying this game. Maybe they're able to clutch it up through Ashe's 1v9 performance.
I just feel like RAMily just didn't back.
Yeah.
And had like kind of semi-low health bars. They're looking for the win, and then kind of got a little too cocky there.
A lot of ego there. And Ashe did get the blood.
Oh no.
Buy the item that will win you the game.
I guess he's thinking, oh, if I have more of that shield, the shield will save me. I definitely think Maw is the way to go here, since I don't think Senna is going to be killing you all that often. Hecarim does have a nice spot here. Teemo has TP, but is not. It's probably going to need to stay in the bot lane to protect from this this super wave push until the Baron is started.
No way.
Just push mid, push mid.
Yeah, that's what I think that they're thinking. They pinged it, and they're going for Baron.
Yeah, the
Teemo
hawkshot reveals them. Reveals their bait. They don't know that Kali is there though. That now they do.
Okay.
Kali,
They drop
Ash does so
Galio
much
onto
damage.
Akali, and they're going in onto the Bard. The Bard pops his Zonias, and they're going to melt the Hecarim down. The Jarvan ult is on top of the Ashe, and she kites back.
Oh, gets caught. It actually has a cleanse though, but it's not enough.
It never is. Teemo runs for the hills along with Bard, but Ahri's still in the backline.
This
She might
guy
be able
does
to
so
get a
much
scuttle.
damage.
Let's see if Ahri's able to take the scuttle before the enemy team ends. Nope, she decided to go for the recall. She's thinking about the hero play in her head, but I don't think it's possible. With the amount of damage that Ahri outputs, it's just going to be a GG right here.
Yeah, but it looks pretty doomed. They had a good fight, made it interesting, but came down to the final fight. Ashe could not kite long enough. Galio one-shots the RE again.
You know, GG from both squads. A fun 41-minute game. Glad I could be here.
Same. I just wish it started earlier. No interview though. I think I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, I feel like this game would be perfect to not have an interview. What a beautiful no interview game. Because I think both teams know what they did and they know their strengths. Props to the Akali, Elvino.
Baby.
Elvino. Over on the RAMily squad. Also, obviously, the 19-5 Galio performance, which is that one guy's friend, so I'm sure he's very mauled that his friend had such a pop-off performance in his debut.
The other friend, the other friend's friend should be happy though.
Yep. And Roland Chang couldn't carry his team. What storylines? He tried. I want to see how much damage Ashe did. Ashe did 47k.
Versus the Galio's 54.
Yeah.
Teemo up there with 27, coming in fourth.
True. Ahri 18k, expected. That champion does 0 damage. Guys, I'm going to give some advice to any other VCU LCS team that's watching this game. Don't draft Ahri. Just don't do it. Why would you do that? That's just a dumb thing to do. But good games, everyone.
Well played, I guess.
Yeah,
maybe.
I think it's time to sign off.
Yeah, it's time to go. Good night, y'all. Well, we have 2 more games tomorrow, I think. Actually, let me double. We have today is the 11th, so we have 2 games tomorrow. One at 8 o'clock and one at 9. Check the bulletin for which teams are actually playing. But until then, peace.
Have a wonderful night, ladies and gents.